Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to everyone. Thank you. I think, if you like, you can continue. I am happy to see you today here, and you are. She's more professional. I am.
I wasn't expecting.
Thank you. If you like, you can come here.
Okay.
Maybe you want the harmonium?
Yeah.
Я ничего не вспомню сейчас немножко.
Should I bring it?
No. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Вообще ничего не
Хочешь, я попою?
Хочешь петь?
Я могу гармошки поиграть.
Ну, давай ты.
Принести гармошку тогда.
We've decided that Dmitry will sing with harmonium. But
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Chinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachade Shatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Rama भगवान की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। Thank you for the kirtan.
Small. Thank you. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथां इतं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखामितांश। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतुष्ये नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So we will recite one prayer for Narshimdev. So all of you can try to repeat after me. Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvato Mukham Narsimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrutyur Namamiham. Jai Narsimha Shri Narsimha Jai Jai Shri Narsimha Prahladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Vringa. So thank you all very much. It's quite humbling for me to sit here. There are so many senior devotees here and more qualified than me. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Yeah. It's like there is some word called Vayovruddha and Jnanavruddha. So here there are so many of them who are Vayovruddha, elderly than me, and Jnanavruddha also. They have a great knowledge than me also. But still you have given me this opportunity. I take this as I would like to say some words, some pastimes of Narshimdev, and so that it could be pleasing to all of you, and it will be for my purification as well. So we see in Vaishnava tradition, in Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, this Narsimha Chaturdashi festival is quite celebrated. Even in every day, we are singing Narsimha Arati. Every day morning, one of the part of our Mangalarti is Narsimha Arati. So it's quite it's so much importance is given to the Lord Narsimhadev. Even we see of many of we have the deity of Narsimhadev in Mayapur, and even in Ujjain, and there are so many temples of ISKCON. Even I think in Germany there is temple where the Lord Narsimhadev's deity is there. Yeah, there are right, Mataji? Yeah. So there are so many even in so many farmhouses they have this Narsimhadev deities. It's like it is said that Narsimhadev is a Lord which protects the devotees. So protection means when it's come to protection, devotees are not only worried about their bodily protection. Oh my body, oh Lord, please protect me from when please protect me from death or some difficulty. Protection also means protection from the protection of our consciousness, because there are so many things which are going on outside. So Lord should protect our consciousness, that our devotional service should be protected. It is said that it's very rare for one to get human form of life, and even in that rare is to get the to association of devotee, and most rare is someone is getting the seed of bhakti, someone is getting to practice the bhakti. So we pray to the Lord Narsimhadev to protect our bhakti, whatever bhakti which we have, devotion which we have. We pray to the Lord so that our bhakti is protected. Our bhakti should be protected because there are so many things which are there. They are trying to destroy our bhakti. And we are praying to the Lord Narsimhadev, please protect me, protect my devotional service from the so many outside factors which are there. Yes, and so also even it is said that even sometimes like Krishna every day he used to tell Mother Yashoda when he used to go to sleep. That time he used to ask Mother Yashoda, please, Mother Yashoda, please tell me some pastime, please tell me some story. So that time Mother Yashoda used to tell many times the story of Lord Ram, and one of the stories Mother Yashoda used to tell Krishna was the story of Narsimhadev, how Narsimhadev appeared, and that story also Mother Yashoda, and many times then Krishna used to say, oh, do you know, I am the same Ram, whose story you are telling me, I am the same Ram. And then Lakshman also, he used to say, then Mother Yashoda used to say, jokingly, she used to ask, so you may be the same Narsimhadev also? Yes, I am same Narsimhadev. In my previous life, I was same Narsimhadev also. And then Balramji used to come, yeah, really, he is the Ram, he is a Ram. And then who are you? Mother Yashoda used to ask, oh, you know, I am Lakshman. And then Mother Yashoda, she used to say, why all the avatars are appearing in my house only? What is the problem with everyone? They are appearing in my house. And then she immediately used to take a stick and just try to, they used to run away. So both the Krishna and Balram. Yes, and the story of Narsimhadev, it comes in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and how it starts when Lord Varahadev, when he killed Hiranyaksha. The Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, they were the brothers, and when he was killed at that time, there was everyone was in so much of sorrow in that house, because they did not think of any so many problems and calamities which he brought, Hiranyaksha. But when he was killed, that time everyone was crying at in their family. And then that time Hiranyakashipu, he was also so great philosopher. He told everyone, so we are not this body, we are spirit soul. The Hiranyaksha body is lying, but soul has gone somewhere. Like we see even the Ravana was also great Pandit. But many people know the philosophy, but it's up to us. We have to apply that philosophy in our life. In India, there is a saying there are so many peoples which are having the knowledge, but that's why Prabhupada used to say philosophy without religion is just a mental speculation. We have to practice. We have to bring the philosophy into the practice, what we are telling. So that's how then Hiranyakashipu, that time he resolved, what I will do, my brother was killed by Vishnu, so I will take revenge. Now I will kill the Vishnu. And with that intention, he went to he went there and for doing tapasya. He went to the Mandara mountain, and then there he started doing tapasya. And when he started doing tapasya, it is said that there were 2 sparrows, they were coming and they were constantly chanting the name Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Those sparrows were chanting constantly the name of Narayan. And then he was just so disturbed, because I am doing tapasya to kill the Vishnu, and the same somebody is chanting the name of Vishnu, Narayan. So then he was disturbed, and he that day he just cancelled his plan and he came back to home. And then he had then he came to house, and then he explained to his wife. And that time when they had a union, with that and from that union, because in the background he was just knowing why Vishnu is I want to kill Vishnu. Then that whole thoughts of which he had throughout that day he was meditating on the name which those sparrows were chanting, Narayan, Narayan. and the he in his mind also, his subconsciousness mind, and he was having that Vishnu. But at that time when he had a union, that time this the child which was born was like Prahlad Maharaj. From that, that's how it is said that Garbhadan, Sanskar and whatever is there. That's why Prabhupada has told us, like mother, like father and mother, they should come together, like wife and husband, they should come together before union, they should chant the name of the Lord. Yeah, that's how, because that the consciousness which they have, that will get transferred to the child which will be born. That's how, and that's how even like many time people ask, oh, such a Hiranyaksh was such a demon, and how the child, the Prahlad was born, because in the back of his mind, this he was like this he was indirectly, at least he was having that Vishnu he was chanting. And another the next time it come like how the Prahlad Maharaj, he met with Narad Muni. That is also another factor of how this Prahlad became such a great devotee. So again he went for doing tapasya, and it is said that he did tapasya for 36,000 years. 36,000 years. That was a lifespan in those years as well, because people used to say for like tens and thousands of years, and that for 36,000 of years he was just standing on his toes, and he was just, and he was meditating. His whole body was eaten by ants. Only he was having was just his the like bones which were there. Only bone were there, and it is said that our life is in our bone. That's how he was able to survive. Only his bones were only visible. When after 36,000, because he did such a great tapasya, then like everywhere, this because of his austerity, there is power in the austerity. When he started doing Om Brahma Devaya Namah, he was chanting this mantra and he was doing tapasya for the thousands of years. And when he started doing that, the fire started coming from his body because of his power of his austerities. When this fire started, and that fire which was there, it was troubling all the living entities nearby, and even it was going to the heavenly planets. And like everybody was troubled because of that like fire which was there. And then after that, then then all the demigods, they were there. They were because they were having trouble because of that fire. And then Brahmadev, he had to come, because there was no option, because there was so much chaos. And immediately then Brahmadev came and just he put some water from his kamandalu, the water pot which he has, like he put some water, and then he was again revived in his original position as he was before doing tapasya. And now he had got Ashtasiddhis. So Ashtasiddhis means you can become a smaller than the smallest, and you can become a bigger than the biggest. This is one of them. So there are all kinds of, the person can expand himself into the 8 forms. Like these are the one of the siddhis. And then with that he got so many powers from Brahmadev. And with that power, he also asked Brahmadev, ki, I want the boon of I should never be killed. So that then he said, ki, there is no one in this world, for whoever will be born, there will be death. Yes, as the Krishna said, Jayate, like whoever is born, he will die. So as and there is no mortality. There is everyone is mortal in this world. There is no you can't become immortal in this world. And then when Hiranyakashipu then he thought, I will trick in some way to Brahmaji with something. And then he okay, if you can't give this, I will have some conditions. This condition should be satisfied. Then he asked, I should not be killed in the day or in a night. It should not be day or it should not be night. It should not be inside the house or it should not be outside the house. Not by living or not by dead. Not by any weapons. I should not be killed by any weapons. And how I should not be killed by any devatas or even nara. Nara means human beings. In devatas, even not nara. He just calculated all the living beings. like I should not be killed by lion, and just everything he just calculated, he's told, and he put all his conditions, and then he thought, now I have become immortal, nobody can kill me. Then he started his doing like atrocities. Then he just changed the rule of this world. He changed the rule of this world because those who were doing the pious, they were going to hell. He changed the laws of the nature. He was such a powerful. Those who were doing pious activities, they were sent to hell, and those who were doing impious activities, those who were doing papa karma, they were going to the heavenly planets. And even all the demigod, it was like said that even the demigods were like a domestic servant in his palace. Even Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, they were serving at his beck and call. Everybody was so, and whenever he used to just raise the eyebrows, then like Lord Surya, he has to like manage the temperature now. That's because Hiranyakashipu is having some difficulty. Now it should rain. Just he used to raise eyebrow, and that all the demigods were so much fearful. We don't see this description when it comes to the Ravana, but like when it came to Hiranyakashipu was really powerful, and he had changed all the laws of nature. Like in the winter, if I like want mango, then mangoes were available. But it's not that artificially done. Now we are doing like this, all the demigods they used to bring because of his fear. So that was that much he became powerful, and yes. And then after that, then he had son, this Prahlad Maharaj. So then like what happened when he went to tapasya, that time when he was doing such austerities, that time only all the demigods, they were worried, if like father is such like this, then how like the son will be worst. So they wanted to kill the Prahlad who was about to born, and they kidnapped Kayadu. So Kayadu is the mother of Prahlad Maharaj. He is the mother and wife of Hiranyakashipu, and they kidnapped, and they thought ki as soon as this child is born, we will kill him. Even that time they were so much careful that we will not do abortion, but once he is born, that time we will kill him. We will as soon as he is born. But that time Narad Muni came. Oh, you don't do this, because the child which will be born here, he is a great devotee of the Lord. He is Prahlad. And when when he went, and then Narad Muni, there is in the Govardhan Parikrama in Vrindavan, there is place called as Narad Kunda. So near that Kunda, this Narad Muni took Kayadu, and in Kayadu's womb there was Prahlad Maharaj was there. And that time at that place, it's in Vrindavan next to Govardhan. Even there is Kunda called as Narad Kunda. When you will do some this Govardhan Parikrama, one place comes at that place. Narad Muni told Srimad Bhagavatam to Kayadu. Kayadu was not listening. Kayadu was not so much kind of alert in Bhagavatam. Maybe she may be sleeping when Bhagavatam was going on. But it was all heard by Prahlad Maharaj, who was in the womb. And for those many years, he was in the womb, and he was born when Hiranyakashipu came. That time Prahlad Maharaj was like 5 years old. And when this Prahlad Maharaj came, and then he was admitted by Hiranyakashipu to university, demon university. And who was the dean of that university? It was Shukracharya, the guru of all Daitya Guru. As Brahaspati is the guru of all the demigods, Devatas. Similarly, the Shukracharya is the guru of all the Daityas. So he was admitted to the admitted to the university of this Shukracharya, and his son. There were two sons of Shukracharya, Shanda and Amarka. and then this Shanda and Amarka, they were his teacher. There at that time they used to teach him so many things, like how politics, how to it was politics, economical development, and all these topics were taught to him. And this he was like, whatever he was such a good person, he was learning that, so that we also can learn from this Prahlad Maharaj. Even he was in the association of demons and like so many other people. So but he was practicing his own, he was doing that as well as and he was practicing his spiritual life. Also devotees also need to learn. They may have to, they have to do their duties, family duties and everything they have to do, but parallelly we need to have focus on practicing our spiritual life. That is very much important. We may have to deal with the world, with the worldly people, but we should be like, but we in that association also we should ready to practice our devotional life. And after that, then after many days, maybe in the vacation, the summer vacation, Prahlad Maharaj came to palace of Hiranyakashipu. As soon as he came to the palace, that time then Hiranyakashipu took him close to him, and then he was just putting his hand on his head, and he was just like kind of lovingly he was calling him and asking him, what are you doing, how are you? And then he asked one question, what did you learn, what is the best thing that you have learned in your university? That time when this thing was asked, then the Prahlad Maharaj said, Tat sadhu manne asurvarya dehinam. So he said the best of the asuras. He was like telling, you are the best of the asuras. So one's duty is that one should go to the Vrindavan now, and one should retire and chant the name of the Lord. One should go to the holy places and you should chant the name of the Lord Vishnu. And then immediately Hiranyakashipu was like furious. He was like, oh, what did you teach my son? What he is saying? He is teaching that you should worship the Lord Vishnu and you should chant his name. And he, at that time, he become like so much angry. And then immediately Shanda and Amarka, his teacher, they told him, we did not teach this. We just taught him the how this economical development should, politics, how you should like kill your enemies and all that. We taught this stuff. We did not teach. We don't know like from where he has learned this. Maybe some Vaishnavas or some devotees have come in disguised into our ashram, and they may have taught this to him. And now we will find out and we will teach him the right thing now. Okay, then he just at that time then he go, like they let go him, and he again went and then again started telling him, like they again start teaching, and then next time when he comes, that time again he asked, oh son, how are you doing, and what is the best thing that you learned? He said that we should not waste this human form of life. Our human form of life should be, we should be engaged in worshipping the Lord. And then at that time he again become furious, and at that time then Hiranyakashipu started again chastising his both teacher. What are you teaching him? You are not teaching him the right thing. You are teaching something else, and you see what he is glorifying my enemy. And at that time then immediately they said, don't become angry at us. It's not we are not teaching him this. I think he himself knows this thing. And at that time he became and then he told now he has to be punished. And then he started punishing him. Then as we know, he was put into the room which was filled with the snakes. Everywhere there were snakes, and that room was filled with the snakes. And what Prahlad Maharaj was doing? He was just chanting the Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He was just chanting the name of the Lord. And he was even not praying, oh Lord, please protect me. He was just chanting, oh Lord, whatever you want. If you want to protect me, you protect me. Or if you want that I should I should leave this body, like whatever you want to do with me, you just do that with me. And he was not at all worried about what he was, and he was thrown from the mountain hills, he was put under the feet of the elephant, and so many things were done to him. Even this Holika pastime. Who is the Holika? In India there is one festival called as Holi, and what they do, they have fire, and they are lighting up that fire, and what does it signifies? You are destroying all the bad things, all the bad things you are destroying. So how it started? Who was the Holika? Holika was the brother of Hiranyakashipu. Sorry. So she was the sister of Hiranyakashipu, and she had a boon. If someone's whatever he comes to, she will not get burnt anytime. Whatever happens, she will not get burned by anything. Whatever he touches, if she wants, that thing will get burned, and there will be no effect of fire on her. And what they did, all the demons, the Hiranyakashipu told her, you take this Prahlad and just put it in your lap and enter into the fire. So you will not get burned, but this Prahlad will get burned because you have a boon. Then when she was sitting on the fire, and Prahlad Maharaj was sitting on her lap, and then he was just chanting the name of and this what happened, the Holika herself died in that fire, and nothing happened to the Prahlad Maharaj even into that fire. Why? Because he was chanting the name of the Lord. Yes. And then everybody was so much, the mother of Prahlad Maharaj, Kayadu, she was also worried. And then all this Shanda and Amarka, they told, give us a last chance, we will try to rectify him. Anyway, he is not getting killed. What we will do? We will try to teach him again. And then they went, and then again they started teaching him what should be done. But this time what they did is, this Prahlad Maharaj, he started teaching his schoolmate. He was saying, then there is a verse which comes in Srimad Bhagavatam, Komarab acharet pragyo dharman bhagavatam iha durlabham manusham janma tadartham. So this is Komaram acharit pragyo. If you are intelligent, you should start Komaram. When you are in your early days, you should start doing bhakti. Because this is the age when one becomes 5 years old, one should start doing bhakti. Komarat acharit pragyo dharman bhagavatam iha durlabham manusham janma tadapi adhruvam arthadam. This human form of life is very rare. After 8.4 billion species, when we go through, that time we get this human form of durlabham manusham. It's not only durlabh, but it's only in this form you can understand the God. It's like said in Mahabharata, ahara nidra bhayamaithunam cha samanya etat pashubi naranam dharme hi tesham adhiko vishesha dharme hina pashubi samana. It's like ahara nidra bhayamaith, eating, sleeping, mating and defending. It is all common between human and animal. But what is that special things which human has? It's dharma. They can practice this dharma, the spiritual life. That is very special thing about they can inquire, who am I, who is God, what is my relation with the God. So that inquiry is only possible in human form of life. That kind of teaching Prahlad Maharaj was giving to his all demoniac classmates. Every one of them was like a son or daughter of the demon, and he was teaching them. And then it so happened that everybody took it so seriously, because they knew Prahlad is so happy and he is such a blissful. They tried to do so many things to him, but he was so peaceful, and his nature is like such a good. His nature is so good, and he started preaching, and everybody in that whole university started chanting. And then this was like everybody was so much worried, and this is similar thing happened. Like one of the devotees, I think it happened in Australia. They were doing Harinam on the streets in Australia, and they were distributing the books. And then when the police cops, then they saw, ki, oh, they are distributing books and they are doing the Harinam. They said, ki, it's not allowed, you can't do like this, and you are telling this to so many people, and you are spreading this religion, and they started saying so many things, and they told ki you should not come in this area. But that devotee, then that Mata, I think that Mataji, she started again doing it. Then she was doing Harinam, she was distributing the books, and then they thought ki now we will put you behind the bars. Now we will put into the jail. And then I think it was not only one Mataji, it was like group of the devotees. And then they went into the jail, and there they started preaching. And many of the people in the jail, they started chanting. They started, and everyone became like kind of, they were chanting the name of the Lord, and every became, and that's how then they said ki these people are more dangerous in the jail than outside because here they are constantly chanting. And then that's how they relieved. The similar thing happened ki all these devotees, all these classmates of Prahlad Maharaj, they became, when they started chanting this whole this Shanda and Amarka, those who were teachers, they were so much worried, and they started, now there is no option, we need to complain this to Hiranyakashipu because he is spoiling everyone. It was not actually spoiling. He was like giving them such a superior thing. Many times also it was said, when at the time of Prabhupada, there was one case filed against people that you are making everyone into the devotee, and people are chanting, you are brainwashing the people. And Prabhupada used to say, yes, we are washing the brains because so much of dirt is there in the brain and we are trying to wash it. That's how Prabhupada said, we are trying to, yes, actually we are doing brainwashing because so much of dirt is there in the brain and we are trying to wash that. Yes, yeah. And then that time, then this Hiranyakashipu, then the Shanda and Amarka, they took Prahlad Maharaj to Hiranyakashipu. And then when he went to this place, and then he again asked, what is the best thing you have learned? And then he said, Satatam Kirta, no, that's not the words. There is, Shravana Kirtana, Bhajana Vandana, Pada Sevana Dasyare. So he tells that you should always, you will be engaged in the devotional service of the Lord. And then he was kind of furious, even when he heard this. And then he started telling them, then again, they also, Shanda and Amark, they also complained. He is spreading this Krishna consciousness to everyone. He is making everyone Krishna conscious. And then he became so, then he asked him one question. Like, I am such a powerful person. Everyone in this universe is fearful of me. Because he was such a fearful person. Like all the demigods, nobody even dare to fight against Hiranyakashipu. Nobody dare. As I said, like they were kind of domestic servant at his beck and call. Such a power. And even they tried. They once tried to actually not tried. They went to Brahmaji. This Hiranyakashipu is creating so much of havoc. What should we do? And then Hiranyakashipu said, I also don't know, because I only have given this boon to him. And because of that, now we need to go to the Lord Vishnu. And then they went there and they started chanting the Purusha Shokta prayers. And that time this Lord Vishnu came, and then he told them, when he will offend my devotee, that time I will appear. When he will offend my devotee, my dear devotee Prahlad, then that time I will appear. And then when he asked from where you are getting, Hiranyakashipu asked from where you are getting your strength. Then he told the same place from where you are getting your strength, I am getting my strength. Then from where? He told, from Vishnu. You are also getting the strength from the Vishnu, and I am also getting from the strength from the Vishnu. Everyone in this, all the creation is this happening because of Vishnu. And then he was so furious. And do you think your Lord Vishnu he's there in this pillar? Yes, he said ki he's in this pillar as well as in this pillar, in all the pillar he is there. Like some acharyas they say ki at the beginning Prahlad pointed at this pillar, and then he said ki not this pillar, even that pillar also. This Narsimhadev changed his position from this pillar to that pillar inside the pillar. Yeah, and then he said ki yes, if he's there in this pillar now, if let's see if he comes from this pillar. And at that time then with his gada he just smashed that whole pillar, and from that pillars comes Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai. So from that pillar Narsimhadev came, and he was so furious, like it was like half lion and half man and half lion form. Narsimha, Nara plus Simha. Nara means human and Simha means lion. Half human and half lion form. That how, and it was his chest was broad, and he was such a fearful. His height, he was quite Hiranyakashipu was very small in front of him. There is a place called as Ahobilam. It comes in India. It comes in Andhra Pradesh. In that is the place where it is said that ki Narsimhadev Bhagwan appeared on that Ahobilam, an Ahobilam. And even if you go today, there it's like it is said that there are such a huge mountains, and it is said that ki those mountains are compared to the the pillars which were there in the palace of Hiranyakashipu. They were like mountains, and from that mountain kind of pillar Narsimhadev Bhagwan came, and then he started. There was a fight between the Hiranyakashipu and Narsimhadev started, and Narsimhadev grabbed him with his hand, and then somehow or other the Hiranyakashipu was able to escape, and he thought ki I am able to escape means I will be able to win also. And then he started fighting, and it is said that the whole fights, it started in actually Narsimhadev Bhagwan appeared in the mid of the day. Actually he killed the Hiranyakashipu in Sandhya time, but in the evening, but he appeared actually in the afternoon, and then there was whole fight which happened between the Hiranyakashipu and Narsimhadev. And this whole fight went for a long time, and then at last, Narsimhadev, he brought him. He was not inside the house, as well as not out. He was on the door. It was actually door means you are not inside the house and you are not outside. And it was a time, Sandhya time. It's Sandhya evening. It is said it is not part of. It's not even the day, or it is not even the night, and it is said that it
was not even on the floor.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Not even
on the sky.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was on the lap of Narsimhadev, and the weapon which was actually no weapon was used. How Narsimhadev killed with his nails, and one of the thing he mentioned is it should not be dead or living. Object should not be dead or living. If we see our nails, they are actually not living, because when we cut the nails, it doesn't pain, but they grow. That's how it's living. It's like it's achintya. Is it a living or is it a dead? So that's how the Narsimhadev fulfilled all the criteria of Hiranyakashipu. Those were listed on the checklist of Hiranyakashipu. All the criteria were fulfilled, and it is said that when Narsimhadev he killed all the demons which were he was having so many hands. He was just like playing tabla. When we play mridanga, he was playing tabla and he was killing all the small demons which were like soldiers of Hiranyakashipu. He was just tapping on their head and he was killing all of them. That's how Hiranyakashipu was killed. And then like, and then when he was killed, and then all the demigods, everyone became, they were so furious. The form was Ugra, it said that Ugra Narsimha, like furious form of Narsimhadev that time. It was so furious, and then nobody was going near the even Narsimhadev, because everyone became so frightened. If you see today also the deity of Narsimhadev, which is there in Mayapur, it's like Narsimhadev is just about to, he is just jumping out from the pillar, and he is about to kill the Hiranyakashipu. That form, this is like, that form is there, and then everybody was so afraid. And there is, I just remember one story. This is Pankajangri Prabhu. He writes in his book about Narsimhadev Leela. And what happened? Like one of the pujari in the Mayapur temple, he used to be so fearful while, because worshipping the Narsimhadev in his Ugra form. He used to become so fearful. And he was like, he used to be very, very careful. And fearful, careful as well as fearful. And then devotees, oh, you don't become, because he used to say, is Ugra Narsimha, there should not be any mistake from my side, should be done. And there is another story how like Narsimhadev came to Mayapur temple, because even it is said that even demigod, they also are fearful of even worshipping this form. But we have, because it is said that this Narsimhadev, which they were very much, because how this Narsimhadev appeared, there is also story behind this. Like Prabhupada told devotees to have this Narsimhadev, because there were attacks by the Muslims from the Bangladesh. They were attacking the temple in the Mayapur, and that's how the devotees thought. And even it happened that I don't remember the name of the Maharaj. His leg was because the fight which happened between those people and the devotees, like his leg was also cut into that fight, and like so devotees were so fearful of staying, and then devotees decided we should have the Narsimhadev here. Then Bhavanand Prabhu, who is a Prabhupada disciple, then he thought we should have this Narsimhadev temple, and then they went to South India to have the deity of this Narsimhadev, and then nobody was ready to even carve this deity for us, because like it is said that there are so many strict rules and regulation to worship the Narsimhadev in Ugra form. And then one of the Acharya of their Sampradaya, of Sri Sampradaya, then he told them so you can carve, because the Mayapur is Audarya Dham, because the main presiding deity of the Mayapur is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then the deity which of the Narsimhadev, they will like the main, so that's how because the deity will have the mood, even this Narsimhadev, but it will have the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's how you can, because the main presiding deity of Mayapur is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's how then devotee installed this Narsimhadev deity in the Mayapur. And yes, and about this pujari, and that pujari used to be so fearful and then like it said that it's like one night Lord Narsimhadev himself came and sat on his chest, and then that devotee was trying to get up, like and then he was not able to, and then that time Narsimhadev, you need not become fearful of me. My devotee need not become. I have the Ugra form. It's for the demons or to kill the demoniac qualities. But for the devotees, I am the same, like merciful form of the merciful Karuna Sindhu. The Karuna Sindhu is like the Karuna means mercy, like ocean of mercy. I am the same ocean of mercy, full Lord. And even and then that devotee, he was running towards the temple as soon as he got up. He was in his like towel, and he started running because he was so eager to see the Lord Narsimhadev. And even he had the mark of Narsimhadev nails on his and that's how, yeah. Yes, and when this, as I said,
That's a true story.
Yeah, that's true. Pankajangri Prabhu has written in his book.
Okay.
Yeah, Narsimha Leela. It's just now happened. Where like just now means in few decades, in 1 or 2 decades back. Yeah, in the same decades, Yeah. This and then as I like the form of the Lord was so furious, nobody was going near the Lord. He was so furious. And even Lakshmi ji, who is a constant companion of the Lord, consort of the Lord, she became fearful by seeing that form. Nobody, Ganesh ji and all the devatas, they were there, but nobody was. And then everybody told, "Oh Prahlad, the Lord came for you, so you should go to the Lord and put the garland." And then Prahlad Maharaj, he went to him, and then he put the garland, and then he says, "Oh Lord, I have come from the demoniac dynasty. I am the son of the demon, and I don't have any good qualities." In his humility, he says these things. But just because of your devotees, they are telling me, that's why I have come to you. I think just in 2-3 minutes I will complete it, 6:30 almost. So, and that's how the Lord, he said, "Ki I will." Then the Narshimdev, that's how he was pacified, and that's how even then Lakshmi ji, then everyone went to him, and that's how also we worship the Lakshmi Narsimha, and the Narsimhadev and Lakshmi ji. Yeah. So Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Hare Krishna. If any devotee has something to share, they can share. Prabhuji, if you have something.
Jag pratar om den personen som sitter där på altaret. Här, jag ska visa. Den här.
Den blåa?
Ja. Han ser lite ruskigt ut på korten, men han är då hälften lejon och sen har han vanliga ben. Han är en gudom som kom i det som han har berättat till idag. Så han är vår beskyddare också. Så när det
Lejon.
ja,
Lejon.
ja, precis. Så han är fantastisk. Ja. Det förstod lite.
Ja, han pratar ju på engelska.
Ja, precis.
Det är inte så att jag inte förstår språket. Men det är många namn och sånt.
Ja. Men han berättade historien om den här gudomen som kom. Liksom. Det var en demonmänniska som störde hela världen. Liksom. Så det var det han berättade om. Liksom. Att det är att höra den berättelsen varje år. Det var som tidigare den här dagen.
Det här är en speciell dag idag.
Ja. Det fullmåne imorgon.
Ja. Jag har varit hemma nu detta 4:e dagen.
Ja.
4 dagar har jag varit.
Okej. Det är inte du som är Tova? Nej.
Jag tror att... Sara, tycker inte du att jag tror är lite?
Jo, jag har inte träffat Tova. Jag har bara hört henne på... Vi hade på WhatsApp någonting.
Men du har ju sagt att jag känner igen dig.
Jag är gammal och dålig.
Ja, men
Men varför har du
jag
varit
bjuder
här
ju.
i 3-4 timmar sen?
För att det är fullmåne imorgon.
Ja.
Och det är någon slags ceremoni, så det var en förberedelse till
Jaha. Och vad är det som händer imorgon då?
Fullmåneceremoni helt
Ja.
enkelt.
Här på det här stället?
Ja.
Vad gör ni då?
Jag vet inte vad vi kommer göra imorgon riktigt.
Det är
Men,
Emma som står där.
ja, men jag vet inte vad vi kommer göra. Men förra gångerna när vi hade någon slags ceremoni typ, kan man säga. Så vi drack kaka och det var jättegott.
Okej. Ja.
Lite så yogaövningar och kanske skrev på lapp vad vill vi bli av med, vad vill vi attrahera och så.
De kan egentligen ligga för att vi behöver dem lite grann så. De
Jaha,
kan ligga där.
okej.
Han sitter där på. Ja.
Ska det hända mer saker?
Ja, det kommer hända
Är
mer
det
saker.
till dig?
Men Ravi,
Hallå?
you can do the pudding.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, because I have very painful shoulder.
Just okay, look at plate. I mean, you can let me. I think Gaura.
Maybe he, what's his name? Can be the Gora. We are preparing the puja.
Okay.
Dimitri, yeah.
I think probably then for 5 minutes you can do Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासुदेव हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Сел, подними, пожалуйста, эту штучку. Штучку лежит.
Куда ее?
Куда-нибудь. Как это называется? Чехол на черный.
Matchbox.
Matchbox. Kiba Jayo Jayo Gora Chande Arati Kushoba
Kiba Jayo Jayo Gora Chande, Arati Kushoba,
Jana Vidatavani Jagamanavoba
Vasa Chakradara
Vasi Ashigorachan Ratna Simhasane
Vasi Ashigorachan Ratna Simhasane
Arati Korena Brahma Hari Devagane
Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane
Narari Adi Kori Chamaradulaya
Anara Hari Adi Kori Chamaradulaya
Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya
Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Goshadigaya
Shankar Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jaya Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hari
Hare.
Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Shiva Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Shri Rama Sankyayagi ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Nitya Gaur Premanandi.
Hari Bol.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रेरणाचार्य अष्टोत्तर इस डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीपीटी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड जगत गुरु शील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रेरणाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मायापुर नवदीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री नरसिंह चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे ऑल glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
How do you usually celebrate Narsimha?
It's normal. I don't know what they just like. If some singer is there, then he brings like that.
Not experienced.
Yeah, I had.
But wait, so what do we do now?
Yeah, we've had on.
Narsimha.
Yes, but we do not
With the
have to
seven?
Like Narsimha, we will sing Narsimha.
Jag vet, han slår alla. Han är helt galen.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. प्रहलाद लाज दायिने प्रहलाद लाज दायिने प्रहलाद लाज दायिने प्रहलाद लाज दायिने हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः 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 शीलटङ्कनकालये 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 इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुत दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुवेङ्गा केशवदीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमलवरे नखाम् अद्भुत दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुवेङ्गा केशवदीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जयो केशवदीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवदीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जयो नरसिंहदेव 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 जयो नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जयो नरहरि जय नरहरि नरहरि जयो नरहरि जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की नरसिंह चतुर्दशी महामहोत्सव की
Now we have Pushpanjali. And we have flowers.
Put like you say prayers to the Narsimhadev or all the acharyas, that one you.
Maybe you have to something short,
Yeah.
so we can throw flowers.
Okay, then we will chant Narsimhadev prayer, Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu, and then all devotees during that time. Is it like that or how?
Yeah, like
How
some prayers.
It's normally like where then they do Abhishek, it's like somebody is having Kirtan and they are doing Abhishek. So should we chant the Narsimhadev?
I mean, it's usually somebody is saying everything and then all of a sudden Pushpanjali.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
That's like Acharya, that's we do Acharya.
Like one
No,
person
like-
say everything and then Pushpanjali and everybody
Okay,
throws.
yeah. Then I
Yeah, like Pushpanjali mantra sometimes people are saying. Hare Krishna, Pushpanjali, and
Kesha
Jai Shri
Pushpanjali.
Krishna, Chaitanya.
It's like
And,
I mean, usually we do
after
3
that,
times or
yeah.
something.
The one you said, I think that one we do.
So whatever the way you want to do, you can do. Because we don't know anything. Just we know we have to do Pushpanjali.
It's normally done like on the Acharya. Nama.
also you have that other one. I have to do
We should
like
stand
this
up
one.
and
Yeah, yes.
take some flowers.
Yes.
Like you have that like all the Mataji sing all the Acharyas one. So this
One to read. What is the name of this?
like just all the prayers I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one like it has prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya
Om Ajnana Trimandasya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Chakshurunulitam Yena
Chakshurunulitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam
Chaitanya Manobhishtam
Stapitam Yena Bhutale
Stapitam Yena Bhutale
Swayam Kadamayyam
Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam
Dadati Swapadantikam
Dadati Swapadantikam
Vandeham Shri Guru
Vandeham Shri Guru
Shri Yuta Padakamalam
Shri Yuta Padakamalam
Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha
Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha
Shri Rupam Sagrajatam
Shri Rupam Sagrajatam
Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Tam Vitam Tam
Sajivam
Sadvaitam Savadutam
Sadvaitam Savadutam
Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Shri Radha Krishna Padan
Shri Radha Krishna Pada
Sahagani Lalita Shri Vishakamitamsha
Sagani Lalita Vishakamcha
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya
Nama Om Vishnu
Padaya
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimati Bhakti Vedanta
Swami Niti Namine
Swami Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Deshatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine
Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam
Panchatattva Krishnam
Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam
Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam
Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam
Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam
Namami Bhakta Shaktikam
Namami Bhakta Shaktikam
Namo Mahavadanyaya
Namo Mahavadanyaya
Krishna Prem Pradayate
Krishna Prem Padayate
Krishnaya कृष्ण चैतन्य
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः
नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः।
हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु
दीनबंधु जगत्पते
दीनबंधु जगत्पते
गोपेश गोपिका कांत
गोपेश गोपिका कांत
श्री राधा कांत नमस्तुते
श्री राधाकांत नमस्तुते
तप्त कांचन गौरांगी
तप्त कांचन गौरांगी
श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी
श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
वृषभानुसुते देवी
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
नमामि हरिप्रिये।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे।
केश पुष्पांजलि
पुष्पांजलि।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे।
एष पुष्पांजलि
पुष्पांजलि।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे।
एष पुष्पांजलि
पुष्पांजलि।
I will have kirtan. Excuse me, I'd like to take the harmony.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
Akta, du står på rökisen där.
Excuse me. यहाँ पर स्टिक था वो करना था।
क्या करना था?
स्टिक में करना था तो मैं उसको
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Shri Hari Nama Sankirtan Yagya ki
Jai.
Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai,
Jai.
Nitya Goswami Premanande,
हरि बोल विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
Jai.
Thank you.